Bojo, greetings, and welcome to Medicine Song Healing Moment number 8. I'm Brenda MacIntyre, Mishkikinagamun Inikwe, and Adishnikaws. Medicine Song Woman is my Anishinaabe name. And through my signature Medicine Song healing work, I channel medicine songs and teachings from spirit to help women empaths to get through trauma, grief, and exhaustion while embodying resilience and reawakening to who they are. I'll introduce you to my cat, Pixie, as well, since he seems to be joining us this time. So ground yourself into your body, and you can do that by just taking a nice big breath all the way into your heart first, and then into your belly. Bring it all the way down to your belly. So breathing in. Gonna hold it at the top of the breath, so you can flow that energy through your whole system, your whole being. And then release the breath. We'll do one more. Breathing in when you're ready. Into the belly, heart and belly. Holding it, flowing that energy and oxygen through your system. And then releasing the breath. Okay. That'll help you get grounded and present, and it helps you to reset if you're having a hard time. Our breath is so powerful, and we forget to breathe because of trauma quite often. And right now, the whole world is going through some sort of trauma. So remember to breathe. So I want you to also, like, my intention, I'll just make it clear, is that anything I be, do, say, feel, think, believe, and act on be for the highest good of all life everywhere. And so it is. That's my intention. And yours can be whatever you want it to be. Can receive, flow, and release whatever is meant for you to receive, flow, and release. So I'm going to take a sip of water. I encourage you to as well. And I'm going to bring through a song and whatever else comes through. And you might feel stuff. It's all valid. You might not. All of it's valid. And I'll bring us back in a few moments, in a few minutes. Just remembering to breathe. Away, 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 Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Breathing here. Yahweh, 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 Ana aya eya ana ase eria ala aweya ana eya ana breathing. Yahweh, 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 breathing in the healing energy, breathing in the love, and breathing that out too. And just feeling it fill you up. Feeling your feet on the floor, the heartbeat in your body, the oxygen moving and flowing through your whole entire being. And just breathing here, letting yourself be. And I'm just listening for what wants to be shared. And they're just showing me the 4 directions. and I'm Irish and Scottish as well as Ojibwe, and they're also showing me it's like that Bridget's cross that is connected to the triple goddess actually. So it's like kind of superimposed. It's like both. There's a medicine wheel underneath that. And they're talking about balance and bringing ourselves together and bringing our inner, like bringing ourselves within ourselves together, right? And then also bringing ourselves together as a collective, gathering together. And I know that's becoming more and more possible in certain parts of the world, but still not in others. And we can always do that through energy. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. We can affect people. We can affect each other with, like in a good way, with love, with compassion, by just being that, by living that ourselves. Just even doing that makes a difference. And I'm just asking, like I see owls showing up as well, and I'm just gonna take our percussion down, just take a breath here. I'm seeing Thunderbird, and I never see Thunderbird upside down like that. It's like the Thunderbird is diving down, and diving down to meet, not just to meet Mother Earth, but to actually go into her core. I've never seen anything like that before. I work with Thunderbird medicine a lot, but I've never seen that before. And I'm just going to see what that is about. My job is never to interpret. It's just always to receive and to share with whatever wants to be shared. So there's also, I don't know who that is, but there's a being that is just really, I should let you know also, it's always higher beings. I only invite those ones in. And I'm very clear about that in my circles when I create them like this, when I'm singing and holding space. And who I'm seeing is like, it's a male figure with wings. And he just has this really, really big compassion. And he just stands in front of me, and he is... he's praying for all of us, and not just that, but holding space. He's showing me the way, like he's showing me the path ahead, where we're all going to, which we don't know yet, right? We can't see it. But what he's showing me is just that empty, it looks like a dirt road. It looks like a dirt path. And he's just showing me, this is where you need to go. Just go here. And so for all of us, it's about going into that unknown and really just being present with ourselves first to get there, so that we can trust that every step we take is exactly the right step. And it is, when we're coming from that place of connectedness. He is telling me he's an angel, and I don't know his name, but that's what he's telling me. And I'm just checking in if there's any little message that wants to come through. When I do client sessions, it's a lot longer than this, but these are intended to be short so that you can just have a few self-care moments. I'm just seeing that Thunderbird come out of the earth now, and there's a huge cleansing. I already know this. There's a huge cleansing that's happening. I won't assume everybody knows this, but there's a huge cleansing that's happening on the earth. Thunderbirds are a part of that. So all of these lightning and thunderstorms, like that's really a part of this cleansing. And at the same time, they're showing me that there is another way. There doesn't have to be all of these wildfires and all of these storms all the time. That's not always the medicine that they need to carry, or the way that they need to work with their medicine. They're showing me another way. They're showing me this, it's like this one that flies all the way up, where I can hardly even see him. And then he just holds this sort of network of lightning. It's blue lightning, and it's just this network of it that goes kind of all wraps itself around the earth, and it doesn't have to come down. It never comes down. It just stays up. And it reminds me of the first time I ever saw a thunderbird. And that was what the message was. We're not coming down, we're just cleaning up the earth. That was the message. That was 2005, and this is the message again. We're not coming down, we're just cleaning up the earth. And I do know that there's a lot of lightning and thunder storms that are happening, that are causing fire, that are creating more. And I've been asking and praying about that, but I'm asking for a message around that, and I'm just being shown this cougar. Yeah, and it's just coming forward. I don't often see those. It's just coming forward, and I don't know what that means. So you can feel into that for you, what that might mean for you, and it might be that one of you who is watching this, even though I'm doing this, pre-recording this, your energy is included if you are attracted and you end up listening to this. So I will often end up, like some of your guides might show up, is what I'm saying. And I'm also seeing under the ocean, there's like, I see this sea anemone and all these different ocean plant life they're just showing me all of that. And they're showing me that, and I know from recent news that there has been a spill and a fire literally that was in the ocean. And they're showing me the damage from that, and there's again another wave, and I don't like, we need to really be thankful for our water and offer that gratitude for whatever water bodies are near you. Like, just do that work, offer gratitude to the water and to the water within us too. And that's a whole nother thing that I won't get into right now. I teach about that, but that's important. And they're telling me that. So I'm just holding this energy bubble right now, and we're in it. We're all in it here together. And so that Thunderbird is telling me to tell you to just put whatever you've been carrying that is feeling really heavy, and like you are ready to release a layer or maybe the whole thing that you've worked through it. You need to work through around it, and it's time to release it, to put that into this bubble here. Like, just pop it out of yourself however you want to do that. You can like melt it out, you can dissolve it out, you can breathe it out, however you want to do that. Let it just be like sediment that goes out the bottoms of your feet, and just let that. And I'm holding that bubble of energy here, and now I see this spiral of light that comes down into the center of the circle, and that is starting already to remove that from here. And it's just going to transform it into reusable energy, because energy never dies. So that's what's happening. And and that energy will not affect you in the same way. And for some of you, you might be able to fully release that. So just, holding space and just letting yourself release that. And I know this is getting long now, and I'm getting told. So I'm gonna wrap it up. But I'm just I know that I need to hold space for this, and then they're gonna tell me when the bubble is gonna come up, down. I don't know. The bubble will be being taken from us now. So the bubble is going up with the Thunderbird actually, and that Thunderbird is just taking all of that energy and is actually going to add it to that lightning network. It's going to just be recharged and then reused that way, so that it can actually help us, all of us on the planet. How beautiful. So just breathing all of this in and breathing out when you're just no particular way, but just deepening your breath a little bit. And feeling your feet on the floor again, or the ground, wherever you are. And that connection, that magnetic gravity connection that we have with Mother Earth. Feeling your body, feeling the weight of your body on the chair or whatever you're sitting or standing on, the floor, whatever it is. and maybe giving yourself a heart hug. I like to do that, and just feeling the physicality of your body to bring you back in. Yeah. And just taking a couple of deep breaths here. And I have a new technology that's doing funny things. Okay. I'm thankful that you're here. Like Miigwech, thank you for joining me and allowing me to offer this to you. Give me a hearts, thumbs up, whatever it is. Follow me here. Subscribe if you're at my YouTube. I have this. We post these in a few places. And please drop a comment and let me know how this was for you. If you have a question or if you have something you would love to have healing around that has to do maybe with you or your community or the world or whatever it is, feel free to suggest that, because we can do themed medicine song healing moments too. I haven't done any of those really yet. Actually, yeah, I guess I did do one because of the 215 children when that happened. You can find me at all of my social. I don't know, all my socials are on my website. You can see my website is medicinesongwoman.com, and I'm just doing these to offer that self-care for you and for myself too. Like it lights me up too to do this. So Miigwech, thank you for watching. Please feel free to share the love and love and blessings. I'll say Bamapi, which is see you later in Ojibwe.